It all began in May for CrowdReach, a Silicon Harbor startup created by Trey Rust, the president and CEO. In this edition of Quintin's Close-Ups, I sit down with him one-on-one. So here we sit inside your CrowdReach office in downtown Charleston, and your company's made some great headlines at this recently. Matter of fact, the headline in the Charleston Chronicle actually says this: CrowdReach launches new features to simplify communication and increase user engagement. Let me read to you a part of that article. It says this: since launching in May, CrowdReach has added and enhanced several key features that allow organizations to read their audience where they're listening. And I understand that you have populated hashtags, crowd pleaser, and Instagram scheduling. And you basically said that that's what the audience is really listening to. I'm wondering, what else are they listening to right now?
Well, I think that it's part of the efficiency, part of the effort to make it simple. People want the one stop. They want something that's easier to manage. They want something that doesn't require a lot of technical support. They want to make sure that it's simple for their staff, simple for their employees to use.
Yes, indeed. And as a matter of fact, you've told the Charleston Grid that basically, when it comes to CrowdReach, they want the message as well as the medium.
Right.
I'm wondering, what's the message in the medium right now?
I think right now the message is what is done second. I think most times people are spending are having to focus on the technology.
Right.
For us, it's how do you spend more time on the message? How do you make sure that the message is what you're more focused on?
Yes.
If you spend, people are trying to send emails. That's frustrating. It can take time to get your list together. By the time you're ready to send and communicate with your customers, you're frustrated,
right.
And so then you send out your message really quickly. So I think the trend right now is people aren't spending enough time on their messages,
okay.
on their content, and for us, it's how do we give some of that time back so they've got more time to focus and be creative and think about what they're actually trying to accomplish.
And I believe that it's been since May that you launched CrowdReach.
Yes, sir.
You have worked at Blackbaud and Booz Allen Hamilton, notable companies. When you look back to May to right now, what is the biggest thing that sticks up in your mind?
With Booz Allen, it was the leadership, their leadership core and the structure for management. It's just there's no better company.
Right.
With Blackbaud, it was the talent. It was there's 1,000 people in the building out there, and there's a lot of talented salespeople and developers. So it was just what's so impressive about building a company is actually being able to build it and get that many talented people on the team, and so that's what made Blackbaud such a unique experience.
And from what I read on Twitter, right before you actually launched at CrowdReach, you basically said that launching the company is like jumping off cliff from whiteboard and garage to working. What is it like to be Trey Rust right now as president and CEO?
Lots of hats, lots of different responsibility. It's kind of like swimming across a river. You get to a point and you can't turn back. And at this point, it's you head for the other shore. It's exciting. It's not a lot of sleep, but seeing people have access to technology that they've never had access to, helping people sign up for Facebook or Twitter for the first time, talking to people in business, and getting them excited about how they might do a little bit more business next month or next quarter. That's what makes it all worth it.
Describe to me the following one word: darkness to light.
Necessary. They're a unique organization that is essential to keeping kids safe. They were a client, had the chance to go work for them as their director of marketing. Their role in society, their role towards kids, their role in terms of the people that are working with kids, keeping kids safe. It is as critical as it gets.
You're right about that. Davidson College.
Lots of smart people. Great place to go to school. Lots of good friends. And wouldn't trade it for anything.
Capital Advantage.
A lot of what I know about how to do this came from the people that I worked for there. A lot of the leadership, the management, the structure. the experience was I attribute most of it to those guys.
Lawrenceville School.
Once in a lifetime opportunity. Great. I've actually had the opportunity to start working with one of my friends, one of the guys that I lived with. After 25 years, he's now getting involved in this. So, I guess in high school, and you have the opportunity to meet people that they're friends forever.
Yes. Yes.
And I think that's what makes it such a special place.
CrowdReach in 5 to 10 years.
CrowdReach in 5 to 10 years. Hopefully helping a lot more organizations and businesses. Would like to see us certainly in the Southeast, maybe the whole Eastern Seaboard. 10 years, certainly a national brand. We've got some new. There's more designs and more to come from us right now. We're working with what we've launched now, but there's a lot of exciting things on the drawing board. So more innovation, more. It's about giving people that don't have access to technology, that don't understand technology, that don't really use it, the tools to participate, the tools to communicate and connect with customers. And so I think now a lot of our focus is on helping your business connect with your customers, or your church connect with your members. The future is, how do we help you connect with more consumers? How do we make sure that you've got enough people that are coming in on Sunday, or enough people that are coming in, keeping the doors on and the lights on?
Wow, that's interesting. Well, Trey Rust, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate this.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.